As I finished Adele's story, I realized one unresolved question was left. Although Adele found the cure for her father, she couldn't find the courage to tell him the truth. Adele was torn between wanting to work as a scientist and returning home to live with him. How would he react when he found out the truth? Would he forgive her, or would it destroy their relationship? Let's find out. Eager to finally give the cure to her father, Adele packed to return home. Johann also came to say goodbye.
Are you really leaving? I'm going to miss you, and that bright mind of yours, Adele. Wait, your suitcase handle broke. Give it to me. I'll fix it. Done. Promise we'll meet again soon after you cure your father, Adele?
I don't know, Johann. I might stay with him for now.
Adele returned to her old village after saying goodbye to Johann with a somewhat heavy heart. She couldn't wait to see her father and was grateful the trip felt short. As Adele stepped into her old home, the weight of severe illness hung in the air, so she took out all the medicine she brought.
Adele, dear, I'm glad to have you back, and I'm eager to try that new medicine you brought from the capital. What is this? I feel a bit of my strength returning already. Aha! Those scientists really know their work.
Yes, they really do.
Let's celebrate it by sharing some tea. Can you get the herbal tea from the cupboard?
The medicine Adele made for her father worked wonders. She was happy to see him lively again and gladly helped at his newly reopened herbal shop. But just sorting herbs and being unable to continue her research bothered Adele. She missed working with Johann and others at the university. The days felt insufferably long. Adele's father felt better and better. He even stopped talking about her marriage, but the visit of his fellow herbalist friend reminded her about something else.
I'm glad I stopped by your house before traveling to the capital. I haven't seen you both for a long time. And having some potato pie after a long rope... Oops! I dropped my fork! Thank you, Adele. Professor Edward Black is giving a lecture. Did you hear about him while studying in the capital?
I might have heard a thing or two.
Didn't you tell me you need to go to the capital soon, too, Adele? It must be a very special dress if you're willing to go all the way, my dear. But whatever you need.
Caught up in her routine, the young scientist had completely forgotten about her upcoming lecture at the university. She packed her belongings, made up another lie, and hurried to the capital. Seeing her father among the listeners was shocking for Adele. Would he find out the truth about Adele's secret life? Stepping into the university garden where the banquet was held, Adele noticed a familiar figure standing beside her old professor.
That was an excellent lecture, Professor Black. You remind me very much of my own child. Her name is Adele, and she's quite talented. Talented enough to trick everyone, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I have to go.
Would you sign this poster for my student? I swear I saw a feather nearby. Edward, you know there have been rumors that you're pretending to be someone else. Of course, they're all lies, right?
Of course, I'm me, Professor Edward Black.
Adele realized it would be more difficult to keep her secret than ever, especially from her father. It truly felt like a burden now. Devastated, Adele returned to the hotel room the university rented for her. As soon as Adele walked into her suite, she saw an unexpected visitor waiting for her.
Adele, I'm so disappointed. You thought I wouldn't recognize you in this ridiculous disguise?
Father, believe me,
Wait, there are letters waiting for you first. Look through them, and then we can talk. You shouldn't have hidden all of this from me. I'm very proud of you, my girl. You've come a long way despite everything.
Adele was touched to realize her father wasn't angry with her and teared up in relief. That evening, they finally openly talked about their feelings. After everything, father and daughter reconciled and found the forgiveness and redemption they both sought. Adele returned home with her father and continued working in his small herbal shop, but her heart remained in the capital. One day, an old friend visited her.
Adele, did you get my letters? I miss you. Why don't you come back and continue your work at the university?
I want to, but I can't just leave my father.
You belong in the science world, Adele. He'll understand. And they announced that they're opening faculty positions up for women. Don't you want to be the first female professor?
I'm glad you have a visitor, Adele. But you seem worried. Here, let me show you my account book. As you can see, I'm doing quite well now. Why don't you go to the capital with Johann? This quiet life isn't for you, Adele.
Thank you, Father. I promise to visit you often.
And that's how misunderstandings are often resolved, especially between the closest people. Adele's story is over, but I already have another story in mind to write about.